everybody. I wanted to jump on right quick and share some things I felt the Father put upon my heart. Um, if you don't know, it's Crystal. So I'm just going to go ahead and get started. Um, so probably December 31st of 2019, I had this really strange dream. Um, Myself and these types of creatures, I'm not sure what they were. We were all running up this tower, this strong tower. We're running up this tower, and the vibrancy of the colors, it just caught my attention. Everything was just so vibrant. And as I'm running up this tower, I know that Draco, the dragon, is coming for me. And I'm running as fast as I can to get to the top of the tower. And I also know that Draco, he's cheating because he's using his wings. And when I had this dream, I didn't understand what the Father was telling me. It took all the way up until probably about now that I had somewhat of an understanding. And I think it took some time for me to grasp the fact or grasp what he was saying. Um, so I did some research, and Draco means snake or serpent. And we know that there's a Draco in the constellations, but I want to focus more on something else I found. There was a man named Draco, I believe in 60, 70 BC, and he made up what was called a Draconian law. And in this law, he was an Athenian legislator, and he created a code of law, a written code of law. And his laws were most memorable due to the severity, for even the most minor of offenses were punishable by death or slavery. And when I came across this Draconian law, it reminded me of my dream. And I kept thinking, so what if in my dream, I'm not just me? What if I am a representation of his body? Because my name means light. I don't see, I mean, I can see in a personal aspect how this could be something, that I have to, the serpent that chases every single one of us daily, and we have to crucify our flesh. But I felt compelled to have to share my dream and what I found out about Draconian law. So I have a question. Can you see the subtlety creeping in, not just in our government, but even in the body of believers? The subtlety of this law slowly taking place, where you go outside into a store without a mask on your face. You have people like they get very violent. They get violent with their words and possibly even with their body. I can see all around the subtlety of what is something like a beast nature taking over, even in the body of believers. Many of us are told to be quiet. Now's not the time to be quiet or silent. Now's the time to speak. If the Father has given you something deep down inside of you, you need to speak. You got to get it out of you, because if you don't, that blood is on your hands. And it's important. We need to realize that there are people He's set up in leadership, and we are to honor them. But there's also people He has set up behind the scenes that need to get their job done as well. If you're called to be a watchman, if you're called to warn His people, and I believe we all are, in some form or fashion, we are to warn each other. How does iron sharpen iron if it's supposed to be quiet? You can't. So I guess the point of my video is to share what I believe the Father is trying to share to His children, to His body. Don't allow this beast system, this serpent, this Draco, this snake, this dragon, to snuff out your light. Many of us can't even gather anymore. Churches are being shut down. Some of us can't even feed our own families. Things are not too good right now. We still need to shine our light. Please don't be silent. Speak. Speak. If you hear the Father, what do we say? Speak, Adonai, for your servant is listening. If He speaks to us, what are we supposed to do with what He spoke? We use our hands to build, and we use our mouths to continue to build. I pray that this has blessed you. If you have any interpretation or any insight into the Draconian law or the dream, I would appreciate or even love your feedback. If you guys are seeing the same things, the similar subtlety of the quieting of his Ruach, the quieting of his holy temple. And when I say his holy temple, I mean the living stones that we are coming together to gather, because that's where the power is. It's the power. The power is the gathering of his light. One little candle can light one room, but can you imagine all the light coming together? That, you know, that expels the darkness. I can go on and on and on, but I'm not. I pray this has blessed you. Until next time, I pray blessings over you guys. I pray peace. I pray shalom. Have an amazing Shabbat. And I ask that the Father just continue to pour his spirit upon his children who have eyes to see and ears to hear. Bye.